If this room was burning, I wouldn't even notice, 'cause you've been taking up my mind with your little white lies, little white lies.
Hey, what's up you guys? It's Megan. So, long time no see. I'm so sorry. I've just been so overwhelmed and so busy. I've been being like slammed with homework on top of chorus rehearsals because we just recently finished our show and we've been having like rehearsals every single day for like 3 hours after school, and I was just not really having time to do much with you guys, and I'm so sorry for that, but I am back today and I'm so happy to be filming. But anyway, there's one thing I want to address. So I recently hit 100 subscribers, which, oh my god, you guys, is so freaking amazing. You guys are awesome, and I know 100 subscribers in this whole YouTube community isn't the biggest number, but for me, this is such a huge milestone, and I cannot thank you guys enough. I was so happy when I hit 100 subscribers, and I just hope our little family continues to grow into a big one. And yeah, I love you guys so much, so thank you for that. And anyway, so today's video is going to be a Halloween video. I'm going to be showing you guys some Halloween treats, and they're so fun and festive. And they're fairly easy to make, but they are not the healthiest snacks whatsoever, but they are so good. And come on guys, it's Halloween. Halloween's the time when it's okay to not be healthy at all, but they're so fun and they're so yummy, so I'm so excited to share them with you guys. And without further ado, let's get started. So first up, we are making this super cool punch. So what you're going to need is some Sprite, some sour gummy worms, some sprinkles, and food dye. And then what you're going to do is take your Sprite and you're going to dye it green. And then you're going to take some sprinkles and put them onto a plate. And then take a jar, whatever cup you're using, and dip it into the frosting, and then dip that into the sprinkles like so. So you get this like ring of sprinkles around the top of the glass. And then just pour in your green soda and drop in some gummy worms, and you're done. It's so easy, and oh my gosh guys, it is so good. But next up, I'm going to be making these Brownie Owls. So you're going to need some Reese's, some candy corn, some brownie mix, and then also some Oreos. So just make the brownie mix like you normally would. Just take the box and follow the directions for the brand of brownies that you bought. After you have done that, you're going to take your brownies and you're going to cut them into squares. And then you're going to take your Oreos and you're going to turn them so you split them in half, but you keep the frosting on one side. After you've done that, you will ice the back of them and stick them on the brownie like eyes, and then take a candy corn, dip it in the icing, and put it in between them, and then cut the top of your Oreo in half and in half again, and then put it on the Oreo like eyes, like the middle of the eye. But yeah, you're done, and they're so cute. We are going to be making these homemade pumpkin cookies. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your butter and melt it down and put it into a bowl, along with some sugar and some baking soda and baking powder. And then you're going to add nutmeg and cinnamon, and then blend that all together so it's like whipped and stuff. And then add an egg, add some vanilla, and then blend that together like so. Next thing you're going to do is take your canned pumpkin and scoop some of that out into your bowl. And by the way, I will have all the exact measurements in the description box below. And then after you've done that, you're just going to mix it and then add some flour and mix that once again. You've got a cookie dough-like consistency. You're just going to take tablespoons of it out and put it onto a baking pan. Preheat your oven to 350 and bake them for 10 minutes. And then once you've taken them out, this step is optional, but you can frost them. I just took some cream cheese frosting, put it in a bag, and then cut the tip off, and then just frosted them like so. And like I said, this step is totally optional, but they make them so much better. I love these. This is like my favorite thing in the entire world. These cookies are so good. Our optional step is to take some candy corn pumpkin and stick that on top of each one. I think this is so cute. It makes it look adorable. Next thing we will be making are these little spider donuts. So you're going to take some pretzels and break them apart so they have like a leg shape. And then you're going to take these chocolate donuts, any actual flavor you want to. I went with chocolate. And just stick 4 pretzels on each side, and they should look like this. And then take some M&Ms and stick them in the front as eyes. And they're so good. I love these. Eat a spider on 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I can't eat it.
I hate you.
We are going to be making these Frankenstein pudding jars. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some pudding and put it into a jar. You can use a plastic cup. I went with a mason jar. But what you're going to do is just scoop some pudding out, any brand you desire, as long as it is a like yellow or white color, and then add some green frosting and mix it together. Then take some Oreos and you're going to smush them in a jar, just crush them up so they are like very fine pieces of Oreos, and then take them and you're going to pour them into each glass on top of the pudding. And then I took a marker, actually no, I took puffy paint and I drew a Frankenstein face, but if you're using a plastic cup, you could always just draw it on with a Sharpie. For this next one, we are going to be making some homemade cake cookies. So what I did is I took some butter and put it into a bowl, and then some cream cheese as well and put that into a bowl. And then you're going to add 1 egg to the mixture, and then you're also going to add some vanilla, and then once you've done that, you're just going to mix it until it's like a whipped consistency. Then you're going to pour in a box of white cake batter and then mix that up until you get the perfect cookie dough. And after you have done that, it should look something like this. And then you're going to separate it into 3 different bowls and dye it 3 different colors. I went with the Halloween colors, which are orange, green, and purple. And then you're going to mix that up. And guys, let me tell you this, mixing this fruit coloring into the batter is a struggle, total 100% workout. Oh my gosh.
For the love club, I joined the club and it's all on. There are fights for being my best friend, and the girls get the quad.
Once you have done that, you're just going to break off pieces, roll it into balls, and then put them onto a cookie sheet, and just keep doing that with all your batter. And then you're going to preheat your oven to 350 and bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes. And then I added some white sprinkles on top of them, but I think it would be so cute if you got some candy eyes to make them look like little monsters, but I could not find any. But once you are done, they should look something like monsters if you use the eyes. If you did not, they should look something like really adorable Halloween treats that taste so good. I love these. All my friends love them. I brought them to school one day after I finished baking them, and they're just so good. They're like addicting. They're amazing. Okay, so that is the end of today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. If you decide to try out any of these snacks, be sure to tweet them to me with the hashtag Megaween so I can check them out and see how you recreated them. All my social media links, as always, will be in the description box below, so you can go check those out and follow me on those. And yes, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, loves!